So this movie was Craigslist Joe, and at first when I heard the title I wasn't really sure what the documentary was going to be about and whether or not I was going to like it. The premise of the movie was that Joe was going to use Craigslist for 30 days to travel, eat, and sleep. He got rid of his original cell phone that had all of his family members' names, all of his friends, any of his contacts that could help him. He got a new cell phone that was completely blank and set out on his journey. The first thing that Joe did was he located a videographer by using Craigslist. He started out by having all of his relatives together and explaining to them what he was going to do, and he went out on his journey. It was really, really interesting. I think the thing that I got most from it is that people are generally good, and I never really believed that. There was one instance where he was offered to stay in the home of a girl by herself, and I thought, this girl is crazy because she doesn't know him. But again, people are just good people. I mean, there's some evil out there, but for the most part what I saw was people generally wanting to help other people, and that's what he found on Craigslist. I think there was one night that he did not secure housing. He was in New York and it was very cold, and he decided to just, you know, do the best he could. But again, my biggest thing was he showed me that there are good people out there and that they can be trusted and that people generally want to help other people. I was amazed with some of the things that he was able to do. He went and served in a soup kitchen because, number one, that was going to guarantee him a meal. But then when he went and served in the soup kitchen, he took that a step further. He realized that there was a need that he could give somebody. And so he ended up putting together a network of people, and it was around Christmas time, and he went out and collected toys and delivered them so that, again, he started giving back. Because I think that's the one thing that he realized, that in all this, every time that he went on Craigslist, it was him that was receiving something. He was receiving a meal, he was receiving a ride, he was receiving a place to stay. And I think at that point he realized that in his journey he was able to give something back. If you talk to him now, I think he has a deeper appreciation for people. A lot of us live in this really small box, and Joe found a way to go beyond that box. I think that what he learned was much more than what I learned, and yet I learned a whole lot from just watching his experience, but I can only imagine what he learned. That's my take on Craigslist Joe.